Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So what we're going to do is just talk a little bit about this new admin pouch that I just got. And this is actually made by Shellback Tactical. And what I really like about this is this just a very minimalist admin pouch. There's a lot of ones out there that are really big, they fold out, they have all this storage space. That's not really what I wanted. This is on my Shellback Tactical Banshee plate carrier. If you know much about the Banshee, it's a very minimalist, very slim plate carrier. And so I didn't want to take up a bunch of space with a big admin pouch. And quite frankly, I don't need all that. I don't need a bunch of maps and different stuff. This is really just kind of a go rig, something to throw on quick, have some, extra ammunition, some body armor. And so I don't need all the navigation stuff and things like that necessarily. So I'll just show you a little bit about this, this admin pouch. It's really, really well made, and I really like it. So first off, we have a pouch just right here on the front. Now you could shove something like a pistol magazine in there if you wanted to. What I have in there right now is just a multi-tool, and so it's a really nice spot to just throw a multi-tool. It gets it out of the way. I don't have to run it on the side or anything. I like to keep my right side nice and slick for accessing my handgun. And on my left side, I have my first aid kit, very accessible. So I don't have a ton of space to put a multi-tool, so it's real nice to keep it right here. It's easy to get to quickly, and so I really like it right there. Now, on top of that, and also on the bottom, you have little elastic loops. And what these loops let you do is slide in something like this, which is just a glow stick or a chem light, whatever you want to call it. And so you could slide something in there like that. You could also slide in like a permanent marker, or something small and slender like that. They're pretty stiff elastic, so they really retain it. You're not going to be able to shove anything much bigger than this in there, though. So it's a good spot for something like chem lights. Now you also have a small patch of Velcro right here, just big enough for something like this. This is a blood type identifier, obviously. You do lose quite a bit of Velcro. If you know much about the Banshee, you have a ton of Velcro up here on the top. So this is really all you have. Now they offer a different version that's very similar, but also has a flap that comes down over it, which maybe makes accessing some of the things a little bit harder. But it has a flap that comes down that has a much bigger patch of Velcro. So maybe check out that version if it's really important to you to have a lot of Velcro space up here. So right behind that Velcro, you do have a little slot that you can slip in something like a permanent marker, like I've done. So that slides in there really nicely, and is a good spot to have a Sharpie. And I mean, it's always nice to have a Sharpie, right? So up here on the top, you have two main pockets. You have this one, which has no closure to it at all. It's just, it's just an open compartment. So you can put papers or something in there. And so I think I have an old Target in there. So you can slip paper or whatever you want into that compartment. And then you also have a zipper pouch. And the zipper is really nice. I do believe it's a YKK brand zipper. It's a really high quality zipper. Very smooth, runs really nice. And I really don't think that it's going to fail you. It comes with a nice zipper pull on it. Now, before when it first came, it was a really big loop. I just tied a knot in it, as you can tell. And so I like that a lot better. It's still easy to get to, and it's not going to get snagged on anything this way. So pop that open, and you can shove different things in there. Now, it's not super deep. Like, you're not going to be able to put a ton of stuff in there. More flatter items. But I just threw in the credit card and duct tape in there right now. I mean, just for demonstration purposes. But you can stick stuff in those pockets, and it'll keep it. So as you can tell, that's pretty much it. There's not that much more to it. So it is very minimalist. It doesn't stick out too far. I can still get to things like magazines very easily without too much issue, and so I really like it. Now, as far as pricing goes, it is really well made, and they do offer it in several colorations. This just so happens to be multicam, so it really blends nicely. It is kind of on the pricier side. I got it from LA Police Gear. I believe it was around $22, and by the time you added on shipping and everything, I think it was around 30 bucks. So for just kind of a minimalist little admin pouch, that seems kind of high. And I would like it to be a little bit cheaper. To be honest, if somebody like Condor or one of maybe the lower end manufacturers made something exactly like this and it was half the price, I'd maybe go with it. I mean, it's not like a combat critical piece of gear. I mean, so what if my zipper breaks? Then my papers might fall out. But I don't know. I mean, it's not like a magazine pouch or something that really absolutely has to work. So I would maybe, you know, be happy to see a little bit lower end version of it. But I gotta say, this one is really just top notch, double stitched, just, you know, top quality materials. So it's definitely gonna last you probably the rest of your life. And so, you know, it's definitely a good quality product, and if it's what you need, it's what you need. So, you know, I'd say $30 is a little high, but it's not outrageous, and it's definitely a quality piece of gear. So if you have any questions at all about this admin pouch, feel free to leave that in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer any of those questions for you. If you like what you saw, feel free to click the little like button and subscribe. I appreciate that. Everyone have a nice day, and thanks for watching.